Oh, hello there, and welcome, listeners, to another episode of 162 Times, your daily baseball recap and preview show. As you know, I'm your host, Daniel Turner. It's good to be with you. It's really good to be with you. It's not at all hard to be a Mariners fan right now. It's totally chill. The "we're so back" vibes that we were feeling down in San Diego, not sure they were going to make it out of the parking lot that is at Anaheim, California. But I digress. We got a show for you today. We're going to talk about the Saturday game, Game 3, between the Angels and the Seattle Mariners. And then we are going to talk about the Sunday finale in the series, and we'll look at the scores from around the majors on Saturday. So let's get to it. Let's get right down to it. Saturday night, Mariners, Angels. Angels came out on top 2-1. All the runs were scored in the first two innings. Jose Soriano got the win, starter for the Angels, 5-7, 3.71 ERA. George Kirby took the loss, 7-7 now, 3.29 ERA. And the closer for the Angels, Carlos Estevez, got his 17th save of the year, 2.61 ERA for him. So the Mariners are now 52-45, first in the division. Angels 40-55, fourth in the division. Soriano went 6, 5 hits, 1 earned run, 4 walks, 5 Ks. Kirby went 3 hits, 2 runs, only one of them was earned, 2 walks, and 7 strikeouts. Mariners struck out 10 times, and they have struck out over 1,000 times already this season as a team before the All-Star break. Absurd. It's too damn many times. Kirby threw 92 pitches. Mariners left 8 guys on base, and they were 1 for 8 with runners in scoring position. The scoring was very simple. Julio singled in the first, scored. J.P. Crawford, 1-0 Seattle. Great. Then bottom of 2, Joe Adell singled. That brought in Mickey Moniak, but then Luke Raley uncorked a pretty hefty throw to try and go to third all the way from right field. And he was credited with an error. I thought it went through 2 or 3 guys in the infield who could have picked it up. But anyway, it squirted through, and Zach Neto managed to score, and he scored the winning run on that play. How frustrating is that? There's a couple moments later in the game, like Victor Robles led off the 7th with a double, and then the next 3 guys, Crawford, Raleigh, and Rodriguez, promptly struck out to kill the rally. So that's the way baseball goes sometimes. It really, really sucks sometimes. So now the Mariners have the task of beating the Angels on Sunday in the finale to get a split in the series, as opposed to losing 3 of 4 to the freaking Angels when you're in a divisional playoff push. Anyway, we're not going to get too upset about it. It'll be, who's going? I forget who's going. It'll be Logan, the All-Star Gilbert, who, because he's pitching the final game before the All-Star break, so this is the game I'm about to preview is the final game before the Major League All-Star break. So he's not eligible to pitch in the All-Star game. So the Mariners have to name another pitcher to go with him, kind of, and they picked Andres Munoz, which is very well deserved and cool. It'll be Carson Fulmer for the Angels. He's 0-2, 3.45 ERA, 1.21 WHIP. Nothing super scary there. He'll be pitching against Logan Gilbert, who is, an outstanding pitcher. 6-5 on the season, 2.79 ERA, All-Star, 132 innings pitched, 0.87 WHIP in 132 innings pitched for the Seattle Mariners. I mean, that's absurd. He's so good. Anyway, they'll be going at it. Lineups are out. It'll be Shanuel, Drury, Ward, Calhoun, Ohapi, Moniak, Neto, Adell, Hira, for the Angels, and for the Mariners, it'll be Crawford, Garver, Raleigh, Rodriguez, Polanco, Raley, Robles, Rojas, and Moore. So Ty France getting the night off. Looks like Luke Raley will play first. Mitch Garver's DHing, Cal's catching. Robles is in right. Dylan Moore is in left. So should be a good lineup. Let's go, Mariners. Come on, boys. You got to win this game against the freaking Angels. All right. And why do they got to win that game? Well, actually, it was a good news thing is that the Rangers beat the Astros last night 4-2, so the division lead is down to 1, but it's holding. It's holding. Elsewhere, the Athletics thumped the Phillies 18-3. Where'd that come from? The Red Sox beat the Royals 5-4. Red Sox now have a slightly better record than the Royals. Orioles beat the Yankees after Alex Verdugo fell down in right field and allowed the winning run to come in. That was a 6-5 score there. The Guardians lost to the Rays. The Twins lost to the Giants. The Blue Jays beat the Diamondbacks 8-7. So that was it for the American League teams that matter. Then it was the Braves over the Padres 6-3. The Cubs over the Cardinals 8-3. The Brewers over the Nationals 9-3. The White Sox over the Pirates. The White Sox lost to the Pirates 9-4. The Rockies beat the Mets 8-5. The Marlins beat the Reds 3-2. The Tigers beat the Dodgers 4-3, and that about does it. So we'll be back with, totals and a recap tomorrow, but just a speedy little Sunday episode for you. And we might have some All-Star break content as well, given that we'll have a little bit of a rest. But this is good. We've done 97 freaking episodes of this show, and I'm quite pleased with that. And thank you for listening, and go Mariners.